Hi everyone, welcome to Club Wisdom 8. Let's find out a bit more about exactly what the CEO is expecting from Eternal Saga. Enjoy! Any more hints? So anything else about the future content of the game? Is that it? Is it just going to be that, or would it go further? What do you guys think? Well, you don't need to think, I'm going to tell you. Further content. We're also in the planning stages of prioritizing to improve and expand existing content. Prioritizing to improve it. So it's a priority to improve. So now I want to explain something about this. That's pretty important. As far as I'm concerned, when I first played the game, it felt like this game has felt so buggy, and so the interface is pretty slow. For me personally, I'm not impressed, but I want to go into something. I want to go into something. Let me show you. Let me show you right now. 1 second. Okay, so I know it's hard to believe, but before I'm going to say it's hard to believe for me, but before this game became bigger, came out of Korea, there was a time when it actually looked like this. And I'm going to say that this map is, I would say it looks worse than our current map. I would say it doesn't look good. And if you don't believe me, you think, oh, this map is better or whatever. Well, actually, yeah, the shop looks pretty normal as far as I'm concerned, but the graphics of the game, it honestly feels worse than the game I'm playing. I mean, I think I'm playing on a similar level at the moment. Sorry, I'm just gonna grab my phone. In terms of my phone, I mean the game, like how it looks on my phone, honestly, I feel it plays it. I feel it looks. It looks much better to this. Sorry, I had to look down because I was in the middle of charging. I had to recharge it again because I had to hold up the phone. So anyway, the point being is that, like, you can even see if you look on the right side, and you can see like the buttons that you press and stuff. I mean, like, the way they've done everything, I feel now it has been improved. So this has helped me to gain a admiration that they're actually doing something, because I just felt neglected. And most people who play this game for the first time just feel it looks awful. That's not a joke. It's not a joke. If you've played the game and you think it looks good, then I'm going to say, okay, I'm really happy for you. But when general people pick up the game, general people will say this game looks like something you can probably expect off an 8-bit computer. 8-bit! Bloody PC Engine level or Famicom level, you know. I mean, honestly, that's how I would feel, honestly. But and I have talked to other people and they felt the same. But once you start playing this game, yes, the playability is excellent. But the point I want to make is that this game has developed, and they're still trying to develop it. So I'm really happy about that. Really impressed. And yeah, these are the events they used to have. And if you look at your village, if you look at the village on your phone, I mean, there's a huge improvement even compared to this. There's a huge improvement. So thank you. I want to say thank you to the team for taking this game higher and developing it more. Thank you. Like, the interface now is better than this one, and I mean, but the laggy and latency, I have a feeling it was much worse. Even I think it was worse back then. So no matter how much I'm complaining at the moment, you know. Anyway, one interesting point I want to make is that, like, you know, the daily login and stuff like that, and all the things you need to do. I want to add that they haven't changed it, like the Korean version and our global version. they're kind enough to keep things the same. They haven't reduced anything for global, as far as I could see. So I think that's kind. So coming back with regard to improving and expanding existing content, yes, I believe the team are doing. I believe they're doing their best. So thank you. Next, what other further content? What do you personally want to see in the game? So let's look at, he started this as an indie project and he has a personal love for the game. What does he want to put into the game for us personally? And it's quite interesting what he says. Listen to this. Personally, I would like to see a village decoration system. Take some time to think. Village decoration system. It's like, what? That's like, I can get that. It's like, I mean, but, and when I look at the old village, okay, because that's one reason why I wanted to show you. When you look at the old village and how the new village currently looks, I mean, I'm already quite happy with how the village has improved. So, but to decorate it, so how exactly would that go? What would he do to it? Like, I'm guessing if we do quests and stuff, we'll get new items and things, or would it be like a change of the way it looks, like a Fire Emblem Heroes type? I mean, a village decoration system. I mean, I think it's nice. It's cozy. It's cozy. Trying to make the game like this homely feeling. I like that thinking because it's different to it. I mean, it's similar to other mobile games, but it's different to his motivation initially. So it's like he is developing as well in a different way. Take a look further what he wants. So, as well as a story mode for the heroes. So, the recent update has opened up for offering this story mode. So, I mean, the UI, like the interface, looks like it would be quite easy. Sorry, I have to keep keeping an eye on my game because it's gonna. I always have to keep an eye on my game. It's not like. If you're playing Eternal Saga, you cannot just make videos and just like dump the game. This game requires a lot of a priority, a responsibility, and priority. So sometimes I do have to look over and make sure like it's not asking me, do I need to do I need to buy more gems? So sorry about that. It's like my key point is that I love playing the game. So and I'm making this video because I love this and I want everyone to share the feeling anyway. So, but I do get, sometimes I am going to look at the game, sorry, because I need to keep that going. Otherwise I'll have nothing, I won't be able to contribute to my guild. And I'll talk about that in the future, the guild. It's important. It's important to help the guild and expand them. Anyway, next up. Story mode for the heroes. The point being is that my greedy point says it's going to be great because like when you look at the story mode, I guess you might get a gem for like looking at the story. I don't know, something like that. There might be gems involved, so that will be great. And also, like, it shows that he kind of like likes the story. He cares about the story. Like what? Like from your point of view, maybe you can discuss. I mean. Is the story actually that good? Do you enjoy the story? Is it an actual interesting story? I like how the story started. And I like the idea that the protagonist, Alus, lost his memory and is continuing to fight. I mean, I think that idea for the story is good, but how it goes beyond there, I don't know personally, but I'd like you to consider story. Do you guys actually follow the story? Are you guys like reading it? Because sometimes I do go back to the story. In fact, I do go back to the mode. I think maybe it already has story mode because I do go back to the mode where I can look at happens with the heroes and like at different times. Sometimes I do look at that story, but I wasn't sure if that's what he meant by story mode, if he meant like another type that goes further into each hero. I have a feeling he wants to go further into each hero. I have a feeling maybe that's what he really wants to do, and like maybe have a little side quest. That's what I get from this, like the side quests like in Guardian Tales, because I do feel there is an inspiration from Guardian Tales for this game as well. So please, yeah, anyway, please share what you think about this. Now, what else does he want for the game? Does he want anything else, or is that the end? No. He wants a world boss, and luckily we have it. We just got it in last week's meta. But new dungeons as well. New dungeons. Now, what new dungeons could be added? I mean, I must tell you... Oh. Sorry. I get my game is calling me. Give me a second, and there. Sorry, done. Now, new dungeons, I would say... Well, in fact, let me turn the game on. Let me see, because we already have, like... Generally speaking, we already have... We have a boss dungeon, I would say. We have the Temple, Clash, Infinite War. I mean, there's already a lot of dungeons, but yeah, how far does it go? I mean, how far? We have an academy here, so it's interesting. Like, what more dungeons will he add? And I'm thinking there is enough room on the screen. I mean, they could like in that corner they could add more dungeons along or something. So, but it's interesting. I wonder how they're gonna do that. I need to think carefully about this. Like, what are the new dungeons? Could you discuss or contribute? Or do you think he's already given new dungeons since August, from your knowledge? Anyway, there's a lot to think about. Anything else? Oh, a new guild battle. Now, I can't be sure if Siege Battle came out after August or before. My guess is that he actually wants another type of guild battle, but I'm not sure what that could be. Is it possible? From my point of view, I think the guild battles are already good. So if he wants to add more, that could only make things better. So what kind of guild battles could he add? I mean, anything extra will give us extra item, like extra money-ish or whatever to use in the shop, arena shop. So I mean, I forgot what the items are called. Either way, I mean, I'm up for it. He can give us whatever we want. And but there's something interesting I'm finding out. He keeps wanting to add all these things, and it makes us put more time into the game. And these extra things are not necessarily related to, how do I say, playing the game and needing more CP, apart from maybe guild battles, maybe. I mean, like villages and stuff. I mean, the things that this CEO seems to be things that are not necessarily completely about us paying more money for the game. It's like, and that's what gives this game like an indie cult classic. Like, this is what makes this game special, because I feel that there's at the back of everything, although there's money involved and stuff like that, there's also a direction that is not about money. And I think that is very important to keep people playing the game, to keep people liking the game, keep people admiring the game, and make people want to help the game succeed. So yeah, it's a bit like, I don't know, the Cowboy Bebop of gaming, you know, Cowboy Bebop the anime. It's like, you know, only people who've watched that very old anime can can explain how good it is, but if you give it to any person nowadays, they'll look at the anime and think it's completely ridiculous, crazy and stupid. And most people will look at this game and think, oh, it looks like a very old game, like from the 80s or something. And so, but we know deep down that this game is very special. The mechanics are very interesting. There's endless things. I'm going to explain that in another video. Next, is there anything else that he says? Oh, finally, a new dual arena. Now, dual arena. We already have a faction dual arena. Is that what he means? Oh, this dual is a incorrect typo. This is no, that's not. Yeah, it's the. I think that dual is a meaning of no. Okay, so it's not. Yeah, it is a new dual arena, but don't we already have the faction arena? Isn't that what could that be? So I need a check to know about that. Is the faction arena, has that faction arena been around? My guess is it has, since that arena has been around before September and August. So my idea is that actually he's actually planning a new type of arena. Maybe, I think we all know that maybe we want a kind of like real-time arena. I have a feeling he might go into that. I don't know. It's possible. It's possible. Oh man, I'm so impressed that the people making this game have something to say. And I wish they said it when they released this game. I wish I had this information. I wish their marketing team did a better job, because this has really helped me to like the game more.